So in this case, I'm the demo I want to walk you through is I'm an operations manager, and I've gotten some reports recently that the pool, that there's people that they're getting burns in the pool, in the corporate pool that we have. And I want to look into that a little bit to see and understand more about that. To understand more about that. So I'm going to drill into, I don't know why this is, okay, here we go, it's loading. So you can see that the Elastic loads, this is the incident analytics. This is coming from our health and safety module in PeopleSoft HCM. So as I drill into this, I'll bring up the incident analytic dashboard, Kibana dashboard. And on this, we'll have filters up here at the top that if I want to select specific locations, I can do that. I can see incidents by type here over the date range, which is, in this case, we're showing the last 5 years, but you can change this and it quickly pivots. The incidents by date, the incidents by location, an incident type tag cloud. You can see what's big, reportable cases, treatments and outcome, how many were work related. So a whole bunch of content that's useful in general. We talked about this in the context of COVID. I think last year when I did this, but in this case, I want to look at the pool. So I'm going to drill into exposures. Now this is going to pivot all these charts to just be looking at exposures, because I know that that's how we're tracking the issues that are happening in the pool. And the name of our pool is Club 1 in this case. So I'm going to click on that. And now I can see everything related to just the pool exposures. And so if I go down here, I can see that they all happened recently. I can see there's 9 incidents. The injuries that happened from them, and the specific incident details. So now I can see, yes, there are a lot of problems that we're having with people having, problems at the pool. So I want to go in and look and spend a little bit and see what's kind of maintenance are we seeing at the pool, and what's the cost of us keeping that pool there, and have we been doing our maintenance at the pool? So in this role, because I have responsibility for lots of things, and it's a very strange message. I have the work order asset maintenance dashboard. So in this case, I'm going to drill into this one. See if I can drill in while it's still loading. And this will tell me, this can be used for lots of things in this case, obviously, but this shows all the analytics for work orders for asset maintenance. So you can see you can filter by a whole bunch of different things. You can look at problem codes by asset type, costly assets to maintain, asset types with the highest spend on parts, labor, etc. So a lot of really good information for a maintenance management standpoint. But here I want to look at just the pool, and I know the pool has a specific asset subtype here. So now I filter on just the pool. I can see there's been a lot of asset maintenance going on. It's costing us quite a bit of money to maintain those. I should look at figuring out whether, with all this asset maintenance, is it worth keeping this pool open? And one of the questions that I want, this can help me to answer that question is, how many people are using it? How many people, I know after the pandemic, we have a lot of people that are working remotely now. So I want to figure out what percentage of the people that are in the area to use this pool are remote. How many of them are, I don't know why I'm getting this again, but seems to work. So I'm going to go into what we call our remote worker insights, again, part of our HCM analytics in this case. And I'm using this in a single clustered environment, obviously. So here I'm going to drill into this tile to look at remote worker information to see if keeping this pool open makes a lot of sense, given the problems that we're having with it. So in this case, remote worker, we've delivered this year and being used by our customers. And you can see I can filter by all these same things by slicing, dicing the data with filters if I want, or I can do that by drilling in. I can see that I've got 1,745 people in the population, 3/4 of which are fully remote. So that's quite a few that are remote, and they're really only coming in consistently. Tuesday is the only day where most of them are not working from home. So, or sorry, Thursday. So not a lot of days. But this pool's only in one location, and I've got a national presence. So let me go to this map and see where my people are, and let me drill into California because that's where the pool is. So if I drill into California now, all this data pivots to being just California. I can see that almost my entire workforce is remote in California. And if I come down here and look at this chart here, I can see where in the county, where, the pool is over here in the South Bay. My people are all working remote, but they're working and living over here in the East Bay. Probably not going to drive over to the pool. May not make sense for me to do that. So I'll make the decision now that I should maybe just close that pool because I probably not worth the cost and the risk to the team.